Hi guys, welcome back. So we are here at Monster Prom again, and I realized that I done goofed. I went to play this game so I could do another recording of the last playthrough, and I realized it doesn't save your games. Oh no. I kind of wanted to cry. I kind of would still cry. So we're gonna start over, sadly. This time I'm gonna do a short game, and then I think the next 2 episodes will be a full game. So we're just gonna start with a short one for right now. And I'm so sorry guys. Oh man, I feel terrible. So we'll try to see what happens, because I tried to go back and see if it would give me the same options, but it changes every time. So I guess we gotta learn from something. We'll just get through this little beginning part. We already did it last time. I'll pick the same girl, so we'll just play through as blue on this one. Alright, please make sure that we fantasized about our classmates that we wanted. Miranda Vanderbilt, Damian LeVay, Scott Howe, Liam D-Line Court. I realized I kept calling him Liam last time, so I apologize.
Yay!
Polly.
What?
Or Vera. Yeah, I really like Liam. He's cute. But maybe we'll try to get him this time. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll just play through a short game. Alright, so stupidest pop quiz ever. Let's see what they'll give me this time, please. It should be different. A radioactive possum just bit you. What superpower did you get? The incredible power of writing fanfiction. So compelling that the actual creators of the TV shows decided to go with my ideas and crazy ships. That'd be great. Probably rabies. I'd go to a hospital immediately. Ooh. The superpower of always choosing the right combination of emojis to get the desired reaction from all people. Seducing my loved ones, burning my enemies, settling any argument, and even conveying complex emotional thoughts. Huh. I mean, well, it's pretty up there. I don't really love power of emojis, so I think I'm good. I'm pretty sure I can go to the hospital. It's your chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. Nah, the world is doomed. But I'll start investing in ships and start a profitable business for the soon-to-be covered by water world. It's time to be a real hero. I'll lead a mission to the sun in order to invite the sun to a party of its life. We'll have so many hilarious misadventures, and the sun will eventually become cooler. Winky face. Global warming isn't real. I invented it, and now science is claiming all the shit. Because science is a lame copycat with no original ideas. I think I'd do this one. So fun. What criteria would you use to name your children? Oh no. No name, it's just too much work. I will research for a name that is pun-proof and joke-proof. No one will pick on them. My name plus 2. The second. Just a swear word. A non-heteronormative name to give them freedom to define themselves on their own terms. Something simple and friendly, like Bobby or Mary. Honestly, well, I don't actually want kids, so no name, it's just too much work. Let's see what stats we got this time. I don't feel like it was as good as the last quiz we did, but we'll figure it out.
Let's go!
I still got a lot of smarts, but my creativity is higher this time. Not more fun. We did class last time. Let's go to the outdoors this time. That day during recess, she'll start a half-hour rave that goes fully crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. New game plus 2 fun. Suddenly, a chill runs through you, as if the very fabric of reality is in danger. Getting your surroundings, you quickly discover the reason for the evening. Polly and Damien are together and are bored. Oh no. Damien! What? I must have fallen asleep for a second because nothing is on fire. I like him. No, right? Nothing crazy has happened. The last 47 minutes and I'm dead. Oh my god. I mean, I'm literally actually dead, but also I am dead because of how bored I am. What if we just... Oh fuck, I'm so bored, I can't even think of something to do to not be bored. No, help us, somebody please cause a sexy problem. Break the 7 seals and release Cracklet Thule, the world fucker. Send in the party goblins. That sounds dangerous. We'll just do party goblins? You call up every party goblin we know, and in a few minutes the whole school is full of them. They bring their party hats, their kegs of cheap beer, and their illegal fireworks. Damien gets into a friendly fist fight with 12 goblins while Polly poses for goblins gone wild. Oh boy. The party leaves 9 dead, hundreds wounded, and your 2 friends completely satisfied. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun. Oh. Well, things are happening.
Let's go!
Okay, so lunchroom. I think through this playthrough I really want to try to get my vampire guy. You find Liam artfully arranging his food while Miranda diligently sorts her silverware. Neither of them is eating, obviously. Have you found it yet? I'm trying, Liam, but finding the perfect silverware for your cafeteria food pick, it's an art, not a science. How hard can it be? It's just silverware. Just silverware? And I suppose the food in your food pick is just food. No, it's a metaphor for urban consumption in a post modern, industrialized mega society. Well, my silverware is a metaphor for... silverware? Yes! Is that not enough? It's more enough, but we can hurry it along. The lighting is perfect right now, and I don't want to lose it. You're a bit of a silverware aficionado yourself. Maybe you can speed up the selection process while simultaneously demonstrating your knowledge. Try the picture fork. It's a fork for taking pictures of. Nothing conveys elegance and taste like a gloating spoon. The picture fork. Brenda, why don't you suggest the picture fork? I don't know. It seemed too on the nose, and a fork does not belong on one's nose. But look at this fork. It's so vintage. Slightly tarnished silver. A pineapple filling. Yes, it was manufactured vastly by the Palace Cranksmiths. Don't tell me that. It makes it less authentic. Just place it in the correct location for my food pick. Is that all he does during lunch? Oh my god. Very well. The correct location is across the plate as if left haphazardly while enjoying a delicious meal. So nonchalant. I love it. Liam, so impressed with your selection, he spends hours with you after lunch, picking out filters. You miss class, but it's worth it. Yeah, it is, because that vampire cutie.
Let's go!
Okay, so we really don't have any creativity or charm. It shows something is in the bathroom, but I kind of want to try to work up one of these things. I'm gonna go to the other side. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative moral sense. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. Oh, cool. You spot Em and Polly talking about a party or something. Parties are cool, so you decided to join them. Look, if you don't want to listen to me, that's fine. But inviting everybody to the party on Facebook is gonna make it seem unbelievably cool. Oh, I love their outfits. It's so cool.
Ugh. Lame.
But if I don't make a monster Facebook invite, nobody will know where to go or what time to get there. We'll get like 6 guests. but they'll be cool guests. A good party is all about exclusivity. Exclusivity. No way, a good party is about getting hammered with a bunch of people who won't remember what you did in the morning. Let's just agree to disagree on that. Oh, I love him, he's great. Or we could ask our friend here to resolve this for us. You, what do you think is the best way to invite people to our party? Okay, here's what you do. You hand litter 3 flyers with the party info, and then hide them in the bathrooms of the 3 coolest coffee houses in town. Whoever finds those invitations deserves to be at your party. Obviously, the answer is to take a topless selfie and then use Photoshop to cover your nipples with the party info. Oh, Jesus. Print that shit out. Plaster it all over school. I guarantee people will come in more ways than one. I actually really like this one, like a scavenger hunt. What? I like where your head's at, but I think we can take this idea even further. What about only 1 flyer? And instead of a date, time, and location, it just says be there. And if they're really cool, they'll already know where to go.
So authentic.
Oh my god, I'm gonna go pick up fonts right now. You're still not sure if your ideas are genius or stupid, but if they're stupid, they seem to be the kind of stupid Liam actually likes. You gain 2 smarts and 1 creativity. Okay, Vampire Honey, he's noticing me. Whew.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna go to class for once in a while. Today you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain plus 2 smarts. But Liam wasn't paying attention to that. He corners you afterwards to lecture you on Instagram filters. What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not about making pictures better. They're about making pictures browner and harder to see. That's why I use my own popularity filter for almost all my photos. Infinite Top. It's also probably why I only have 6 Instagram followers, but we must all make sacrifices for our art. In any case, I had to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot. I simply must document. As soon as Liam's gone, Miranda peeks out of an air-conditioning duct. Goodness, this situation is even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular Again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Why yes, of course you're part of my operation. I am willing to force people into my service all the time. Oh boy. Oh, you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam Popular Again? Well, he's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1, getting Liam more Instagram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spies discover the password to his account so we can give it a total takeover. Oh no, poor Liam. What to do? Use his account to post a bunch of porn and bomb recipes. Pay 1 million homeless people to follow Liam on Instagram. I don't want his account to change. He loves it. There's one. Oh yes, solving problems with money is my family's specialty. I knew it. Unfortunately, Father canceled my royal credit cards after I had all these land ponies shipped to our underwater castle and they drowned. But I'm sure you have enough money to accomplish this feat. You totally don't. You decided to cut costs by hiring goats instead of people. But goats don't have thumbs or smartphones, so instead of having them follow him on Instagram, you just have them follow him in real life. Ah, where did all these goats come from? Get them away from me! They ate my cashmere phone cozy. This is madness. Exit Liam, pursued by goats. This was a terrible idea, and also goats are still pretty expensive. You lose plus 2 creativity and -1 money. Oh no. Oh no. I messed up my vampire's
Let's go.
life. Oh, I just want him to like me. Which is his default, so whatever. But it seems like Miranda's pretty upset too. You better check it out. Liam, why are you typing on your phone so angrily? Did your phone offend you in some way? Why are you so mad at it? You seem to be an 8.5 on the Frowny Liam scale. The what? The Frowny Liam scale. Normally, I can tell how people are feeling from their faces. but you seem to be frowning most of the time, so I created a chart to measure your frowniness. Oh my god. Miranda pulls on the notepad and displays a series of doodles of Liam's frowniness. They're not super accurate, but they are super adorable. I'm not angry at my phone. My so-called frowniness is caused by a heinous error. I specifically asked that my creature creme brulee be extra crispy, so it truly popped with my mascara, or my hashtag mascara Instagram filter. Instead, they burn it to a crisp, rendering it unphotographable. Monsters deserve to know what they're getting into if they choose to eat at this cafeteria, so they can choose to take their business to a different establishment. And so I'm writing a scathing Yelp review. Liam, you can't do that. If they shut the cafeteria down, the school kitchen staff will lose their jobs. Did you know that peasants have to do labor to make living wages? They don't simply have an unlimited store of gold? I was shocked when I first found out. Of course you were. If the kitchen staff wanted to earn their wages, they should have been better at their jobs. I am simply the merchant of truth. Oh god. No, you're the merchant of poop. Your royal sophistication shines through. Look, ask Blue. Her taste may tend toward mainstream, but surely she can see the subpar cafeteria must be exposed. Don't be ridiculous. Blue is surely more compassionate than that, and would gladly help me save the cafeteria. Again. Again? Gosh, it's hard to keep track of your misadventures at this shit show of a school. Still, you'll help if you can. Miranda can't undermine lines admittedly talented, criticism alone. I cannot talk. This will take an army of homeless people we pay to write positive Yelp reviews of the cafeteria until we eclipse Liam's. Liam, one lone voice, simply cannot shut down this cafeteria, at least not the voice of a high schooler. Let's get a renowned food critic to write a Pulitzer-worthy expose to be published in the most wildly read periodicals. Excellent idea. Oh yeah, he loves me again. Yeah. I'm an incredible, intelligent, compassionate person with tons of humility. More than enough to admit when a professional's help may be of use to me. You think you have the most humility? You shall never be as humble as I am. Every day my servants tell me I am the humblest person ever to live. Miranda storms off in a huff, leaving you and Liam to proceed with your amazing, incredible, genius plan. You're super humble too. You use your magnificent calligraphy skills you picked up in your elective class, calligraphy and murder, to write 5 letters chock full of hashtag aesthetic. Lion produces a delicate white dove from his backpack. How is it breathing in there? And gives it to a neatly addressed letters. You're not sure what's more intriguing, the fact that Liam trusts that the doves will be able to read the addresses to deliver the letters, or the fact that the addresses he wrote down were just their emails. Regardless, it seems to have worked, because within a minute of the dove's release, you receive your first reply on your phones. I knew the exquisite Jacques Aznavour would have enthusiasm for our plight. Thus, his immediate response. Dear Liam, I received your message. Though the calligraphy is quite impressive, I'm afraid I must give you the same answer I gave you when you asked me to write a review on the cuisine cooked by your friend's grandmother last Thanksgiving. I don't know how to get a dove to find out where I live based on my email addresses. But stop contacting me. Most lovingly yours, great and humblest food critic, Jacques Aznavour. Oh, Blue, nobody understands the severity of the creme brulee transgression. Thank goodness we have each other. Heck yeah, we have each other for prom. Hopefully. At the very least, maybe he'll let you borrow that dove sometime to send anthrax to your enemies. Oh gosh. Maybe he likes me. Yes. Week 2, evening.
Let's go.
I'm really curious what this creature is.
Show me that money.
Oh, I can boost my stats? Oh, I only... Oh. Oh. I don't think I'll buy anything yet. Darn. Kind of screwed up a day.
Let's go.
We want to go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. You see Liam staring at his cell phone, sighing deeply. Maybe one of his favorite bands signed to a mainstream record label, or the exact shirt he's wearing is featured on a magazine cover. You decide to check in with him. You know, oh, look at his uniform. Oh, he's cute. I just love him. You know, Start Kicker, that vile website where people crowdfund projects not good enough to get real investors. Oh my god. Is this because this game was a Kickstarter? Oh, jeez. Wow. Thanks, Liam. Do you know why you exist? I'm glad the narrator said something. Well, today I found something of some interest. A time machine. I mean, it's clearly another terrible overpromise that will be released at least a decade after the due date. And in the end, it'll be way shittier than promised, like a toaster attached to a clock. A toaster attached to a clock. Genius. You discreetly write down your idea in your $1 million notebook. Let's see if you can beat those guys to market. But I was sighing deeply because I couldn't help but think, supposing I were to acquire such a machine, I wonder where in time would I go? 3.85 billion BC. See, you can be into existing before it was cool. Everyone knows the dopest time in monster history was 1925, specifically July 26th, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. That's gotta be some reference. Like, what? That has to be some, like, vile reference where he's just gonna hate me. Hold the phone. What is this? July 26th, 1925. It's so weird. The only thing I can really see was that the French team of Robert Benoist and Albert Devo won the 1925 French Grand Prix, though the race was marred by the death of Antonio Ascari. Huh. I'm gonna go before it was cool.
Lame.
Billions of years before anyone evolved ain't worthwhile opinions. How can I be ahead of the game if there's no life on the planet to see how ahead of the game I am? Oh, I messed up. How can I show what a unique individual I am? I'm the only individual. How can I be a brooding loner if there's no one to see me brood? It's like the old adage. If a vampire is trendsetting in a desert, but there's no one there to see it, is the trend even set? You'd try to correct his memory about the answers, but you'd probably piss them off enough already. You lose 2 smarts and 1 charm. I'm not doing so good with Liam.
Let's go.
We'll try. The table you chose is quite crowded. Liam sits across Miranda, who is flanked by 2 well-dressed servants. One of the servants cuts a slice of Salisbury steak and feeds it to the other. Seriously, Miranda, you have servants who chew your food for you?
Disgusting!
What? Of course not. That would be barbaric. The servant happily swallows the Salisbury steak. I have servants that eat for me. They're called eating serfs. Don't you have any? First of all, no, I don't eat food. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving? Why would I be? My serfs get all the calories I need to stay fit and healthy. Ugh, I hate no objective reason to care about this, but... Oh, I have no objective reason to care about this, but suddenly it's all I care about. Someone convince Miranda to stop this madness. Maybe you should start this madness, Liam. Imagine all the food you could Instagram without having to eat any of it. Well, Miranda, look at all the contented smile on the servant's face. You think he's eating for you, but secretly he's eating for himself. Oh. And she's a little sadistic, it looks like, so I think she'd be upset. I don't know, this is hard. Oh, right answer, yeah. No, it can't be! Gordo, say it isn't true. But Gordo can't say anything because his mouth is full of delicious Salisbury steak. Salisbury steak, which he is obviously eating entirely for his own benefit. Treacherous dog. Do you want me to starve to death? Is that your plan? I think maybe he was just taking advantage of the fact that you don't understand how food works. Taking advantage of me? Scoundrel! Burby, eat Gordo for me at once. The two serfs look at each other, then stuff as much food as they can into their mouths before fleeing the cafeteria. Alas, how will I ever get my recommended daily allowance of nutrients now? You could try eating? Myself, but ow. You and Liam have a ton of fun laughing at Miranda as she learns how to eat food for apparently the first time in her life. Okay, maybe we're good now that he doesn't hate me. I'm gonna go to the library because I haven't actually been there yet. That day you spend some time on the library's PC managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensational video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only +2 money. Darn. I was like, I'm about to be rich. You look over your shoulder to realize Liam has been staring at you for probably the last 45 minutes. He's so silent. Hey, I was just wondering if you would like to perhaps sit next to me in a large, darkened room while silently passing judgment on a popular film. Oh my gosh! He loves me! Or he likes me at least. Yes! And afterwards we could adorn possibly to an eating establishment where I can watch and take artistic photos as you consume calories. Oh my gosh, is this the man of my dreams? Well, of course you would. You'd absolutely love to. Oh boy, are you two going on a date? Who is this bastard? What? No, what are you even doing here? Eavesdropping? But what do you mean if it isn't a date? Aren't you asking Blue out to dinner and a movie? I'm not asking out anyone, and it's not a date. Dating is a cheesy, cliche-packed artifact of heteronormative monoculture. Well, if it's not a date, what is it? Damn, Coach, if you can't convince Liam this isn't a date, he may not go out with you at all. You think fast and tell him, it's not a date, it's a date. Wink. It's performance art. Liam forgot to tell you we'll be wearing duck costumes the whole time. Oh no, this could go either way. I might not have a date to prom at all. Duck costumes? Duck costumes? That's quite a commitment. You know what they say, the most intimate thing two monsters can do is dress up as ducks together. For once, Coach, we're on the same page. Wait, they are? I'm sorry, friend, but I'm just not ready to take our relationship to the mutual duck suit level. Darn it! I just wanted to critique some pop culture, take some food pics, and engage in some light sexual behavior. I wasn't even comfortable calling it a date, much less a duck suit outing. Oh no, Liam vanishes in a cloud of commitment from his bats. Coach tries to comfort you, but it's no use. You'll never get back your deposit on those matching tuxedos. You must lose 2 money in one charm. Oh no. Please, Liam, go out with
Welcome to Leon Day Life Court.
Let's go.
Oh god, the heartbeat has killed me. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. You and me? Psh, I'm not attracted to you in that way. No! Actually, I think the only way I'm attracted to you is through your tiny gravitational force that your body has. This is so what an ass. That's something, right? You couldn't get a date for monster prom. Actually, you couldn't get a date for the rest of your life. Some nights alone in your bed you wish sadness was an STD because at least they would be getting so much of it. Oh no. Oh, these are maybe the most epic and absurd week of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Liam kept doing art so hard that he eventually evaporated and became the concept of coolness itself. As he left the physical plane, the last thing Liam did was give everyone a condescending look. Polly graduated from doing... Oh no. Oh. Dang, my heart is broken by Liam. So mean. Oh well, there's always next time. Oh, like that, like. That's fine. Well, next time, please.